Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Cphascade Beer Reviews. Tonight I'm going to do I think the last of the West Coast IPAs I picked up in Illinois. I'm going to be doing the Green Flash West Coast India Pale Ale. This comes in at 7.3%. It says 95, extravagantly hopped, 95 IBUs. There's sort of a date on here, I'm not sure what it is. I've got 8459 and then a space and then 2011, so I know it was at least done this year. I don't know, I haven't had good luck with these beers so far, and none of them seem too fresh, but maybe that's a little better cap. I can add that to my collection. Let's get this in a glass and see what we have here. I'm not going to get all that in. Maybe if I wait a little bit. Let me read from the website. A menagerie of hops is layered throughout the brewing process. Simcoe for unique fruitiness and grapefruit zest. Columbus for strong hop pungency. Centennial for pine and citrus notes. And Cphascade for floral aroma. A multi-dimensional hop experience. This is 7.3%, 95 IBUs. See if I can get the rest of it in the glass. Got it in there. Nice, fluffy, slightly off-white head. Good almost 2.5 finger head here. Slightly hazy. Lots of bubbles sticking to the glass. I don't know if you can see that or not. Not a lot of bubbles streaming up. They're mostly just clinging to the glass. Slightly orangish, almost copper, but mostly orangish, somewhat murky color. Seems to be some little, I don't know what that is, I can't tell, it's hard to see. Seems to be some chunkies floating around in there. I don't know if they've actually left hops in the bottle or not. It doesn't say anything about bottle condition, so I imagine that's not yeast. So let's get a nose on this and see what we have. Get a little citrus hops, almost grassy notes. And get a little light caramel background. Mostly, there's some pininess too. There's some serious pininess there. So there is some hoppiness left in this, but I'm not sure what those chunkies are floating around in the glass. But anyway, let me get a taste on this and see what we have. Little hoppy sweetness up front, little caramel, some light citrus, some of the floral citrus in the middle. Somehow I feel this may be one of the fresher bottles I've had from the West Coast stuff. Again, I don't know. I can't tell from 8459 what that means, but I'm sure if I went to the website and searched I could find out. But we should just put a decent readable date on there, either Best Buy or Brewed On or whatever, so you'd know. But they don't. But there's still some good hoppiness here. You can taste the light maltiness too that kind of balances. It seems to be a nicely balanced beer. I think it leans more towards the hoppy side than the malty side. So I'm still wondering what those chunkies are in there. But anyway, let me sit and let this warm up a bit, and I'll be back in a few with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's only been 20 minutes or so. This is a decent beer. Very good beer. Still wondering about those chunkies floating in the... I must have drank most of the... I don't know if you can see those or not in the glass, but there's still a lot of chunkies floating around, but they're fairly small now. I must have drank most of the big ones. This is a medium-bodied beer. It's relatively light carbonation. I think I was confused by initially by the chunkies. I thought they looked like a lot of bubbles floating up, but I'm not sure what it is, but it hasn't affected the taste. This is a good, as it's warmed up, the hoppiness has come out a little bit, and the maltiness has receded somewhat. I think this is probably one of the fresher of the West Coast IPAs I picked up on my trip to Illinois, so I'm happy for that. I think this is the one I'm probably closing out on for West Coast IPAs, but this is a darn good beer. I'm gonna, as an IPA, I like the hoppiness. The maltiness is not as much as I'm used to in these Midwest IPAs. They're more evenly balanced. This is leaning a little more towards the hoppiness. I'm getting a lot of the citrus, a little bit of pine. Citrus is mostly like grapefruit and a touch of orange, but it's sweet type stuff. This is a fairly sweet beer, but it does have a bitter finish, nice bitter cleansing finish. So it's a darn good beer. So I'm gonna give this a good 8.5 out of 10. Darn good beer. I wish I knew exactly what the date was. It's hard to tell with this code they put on here, and they've got the dots too, so it might be in Braille. But good solid 8.5 out of 10. Till next time, everybody, cheers. Keep drinking good beer.